Welcome, Yogi, to a new class here at Seekers of Wellness, and welcome to beautiful Gothenburg in Sweden. We're in this beautiful spring that is quite windy and cold today anyway, so let's heat up the body slightly by starting to move. We're going to meet in the end of our mat in child's pose. Let's go. When we're rooted down in our child's pose, resting our forehead onto the ground, releasing the hips towards the heels. And we start by taking a few deep breaths, grounding ourselves into this present moment, grounding ourselves to our body, settling down our mind, releasing what's been, releasing what's to come, and allowing ourselves to enter this now. This will be a great time to set an intention for the practice, as we will be working on heart openers. I will use an intention as of this. I inhale warmth and love to my heart so that I can pour it out to others. Just sitting with that intention for a minute. To start off our practice, we're going to clasp our hands behind our back today. So reach your arms back towards the tailbone and then draw the shoulders away from you to open up your arms and hands up to the sky. A nice chest opener and shoulder opener, as we still try to pull those shoulders skyward. We're going to move with our breath to come up to seat as well. So with each inhale, we're now rising all the way up, drawing the hands to the floor. Then exhale, pull forward into your child's. 5 times like this. Inhale high. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, fold. And each time we come down to the floor for our child, we reach those arms up skyward. Finish last round down to child. And come all the way up seated. This time we're coming up onto our knees. Take a deep breath in, draw your arms down again to open that heart space up to the sky. Bow your head down to the back. And then slowly from here, we're going to bring front our right foot for a low lunge. Come into your seat by grounding through your front hip. If you want, you can tuck the toes under for a bit more support. Reach your arms back again to the floor as you open your heart space. Then exhale, humble low lunge by moving your arms up again. Inhale up and exhale, fold. We repeat 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Feel that front foot really grounding through the mat. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale, ground yourself down. Reach arms to the sky. Then slowly unlock your hands. Reach them overhead for a low lunge. Bring your palms together and open that heart space for a back bend. Then exhale, hands come down to the floor, extend into your half split. Stay up high with your upper body so we can really target the hamstring rather than a forward fold here. Deep breath in, lifting your gaze, keeping your upper body active. To flow it out, we're bringing it in for low lunge. Exhale, half split. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Inhale and stay in our half split. Then push yourself front, tuck your toes under of that left foot, reach up the knee and press back into your high plank. Lower your hips and engage that core. Press your mat away from you with those shoulders being protracted and high. Deep breath in. Then on your exhale, we find our chaturanga and inhale, upward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Take a second to arrive. If you want to invite movement, feel free to start pedaling one heel at a time. If not, we're just staying in stillness. Really work on sort of pulling those lower ribs forward so we can work on the anterior tilt of the pelvis to create this lengthening through the backside of the body. One more breath here. Then we lower our knees down onto the floor to come tap them, and then we send them up high again. 3 more times. Tap the knees, pull up through to downward. 2 more times. And exhale with each downward facing dog. All right, staying here. We lower ourselves down onto the knees. Release your toes and come to seat. Switching side, we're gonna clasp our hands together, open that heart space again, creating this nice sensation of your front chest, showing the world that you're inviting it to enter. You're inviting it to be experienced fully. Then come all the way up, standing onto the knees. This time we're going to switch that left foot to the front for our low lunge, sinking into the front to open up that right hip flexor this time. Drawing hands to the floor, open up to the back, lift your shin if you're comfortable. Deep breath in here. Release it out. Stay one more breath. Then exhale, humble warrior. We move forward with the torso, falling on the inside of that left knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, forward, down. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Continue to really bring that focus to your breath as you move through this sequence. Last one, open up. Then we release our hands, bring them overhead. Clasp your hands or palms just together. Then open that heart space as you reach for that back bend. Exhale, bring hands down to your mat, frame your front foot, then extend into your half split. Maybe reach your hands slightly further towards your sitting bones or that back knee so that you can support this hamstring stretch. Point the toes of that left foot to the sky. Lifting your gaze and maybe squeeze your shoulder blades together slightly here. Broadening the shoulder blades and broadening the collarbone to create that strength and engagement throughout the whole body. Finding that flow. We inhale, low lunge. Exhale, push back, half split. 2 more. Inhale, front. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, front. Exhale, send your hips back. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, stay in your half split. Grounding yourself. Then prepare yourself by planting down that foot again. Tuck the toes under. Send that right knee up. And we step back to our high plank. This time, directly we're finding our chaturanga and upward facing dog. With your exhale, send it back to your downward facing dog. And arriving here in this moment by reconnecting to your breath once again. Using this breath as a gateway to be present and to stay in the present moment at all times. So whenever we feel like we're engaging our mind somewhere exclusive from here, we just bring it back by focusing on that inhale and exhale. Staying present, staying slow, noticing that stillness might be challenging, but very much needed. Feeling into our heart space now, noticing what it's telling us. Is there any sensation trapped around the heart or the chest? Allowing yourself to notice those small differences. When you're ready, we send that right leg up high for 3-legged dog. Then bend your knee and open up for half Scorpio, sending that right foot to the left side. Then inhale, swing that knee through. We step it in between our hands. Now extending your front legs, we're finding a modified pyramid pose. Feel free to lift off the back heel of the mat if you need. Also use blocks or books underneath your hands if you need to elevate your upper body slightly further. Deep breath here. Then when you're ready, we're going to send our heart forward and we're going to come all the way up standing on this front leg. So we want to bring a slight bend into it and then kick that left foot up high. So standing split, we send it up high, still squaring out those hips. So if we can't reach far, that's fine, we stay. And then we slowly crunch that knee towards our chest. Still really using the core to engage that lift of the knee. And slowly plant your foot back down. Release your chest forward. And roll yourself up to standing. Roll the shoulders just once or twice. Clasp your hands behind your back. We're going to find our forward fold. Open up your heart to the space above you. Exhale, forward fold. Your arms reaches up to the sky and then front. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. Allow some more weight to fall forward into the balls of your feet. Releasing some pressure off your hamstrings, your joints of the knees. And slowly roll yourself up to half, lengthening the spine. Release your hands down to the floor. We're going to step it back directly into our downward facing dog. From here, we're switching that leg, so we're sending up our left one this time. Deep breath in, then open up and bend that knee towards the right side, pointing the toes. Deep breath. Then exhale, send that knee to the front, plant down your foot in between and find your pyramid by extending your left leg fully. If you need to, lift off that heel to elevate slightly further. Making sure you're not feeling any pain, even if the asana is challenging in itself. So if you feel really intense pain or really intense sort of strength throughout the whole left leg, you are allowed to just bend slightly, where you still feel that stretch through the front leg. Deep breath. Then slowly allow your breath to calm down. Notice with your intention of bringing this into the class and remaining your focus onto the breath, how you're easier able to control it. Now with that next breath, we are going to kick it up to that half standing split again. So bring a nice little bend into your left leg and knee as you kick up the right foot. Keep it strong here. Then slowly bend that knee, crunch it in towards the chest, bring it front, hold it strong for a deep breath in, and exhale, release slightly. Allow your body to fall forward. Maybe release your arms fully, release your neck, shake it all out. Just check in with your upper body here. Then allow yourself to fall all the way forward as you come standing up high, arms overhead. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Take a deep breath here as you ground yourself. Then inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, gaze to the front. Then step back to your high plank. Find your chaturanga or knees, chest and chin to the floor. We find our upward facing dog. And then release your lower body onto it. Finding a bit of a cobra, still keeping that strong back and strong shoulders by pressing the mat away from you. Draw the shoulders wide so that you're really expanding your chest towards the sides as well. Then from here, we're going to release our body all the way down to the floor and we're going to roll over ourselves. So what we want to do here is just bring out our left arm and then we roll over that one to stay for a nice shoulder opening again. Staying here for 5 deep breaths. When you're ready, we roll back into center. Now from here, I want you to lift off again, almost for an upward facing dog. Then we're going to expand into a sort of a variation of a wild thing. So roll your right foot over the left side, plant down the foot wherever you're comfortable, and then we want to send our hips up high. So maintain this structure throughout the left leg as you send those hips up high. Arm can reach forward or we can keep it close to our body, whatever sort of makes you feel safe in this asana still. Deep breath in. Feel this expansion throughout the whole front side of your body. Feel how strong you are and how independent you are of reaching your goals throughout your body. Then slowly release your hips back down and we're going to roll ourselves back into center. Switching side of our body, we're going to extend the right arm out long. We roll ourselves over with that left foot tapping behind our back. And then we take a few deep breaths as we stay here, reconnecting to stillness, to the passive part of this class. Notice how the gravity is pulling on your body. Notice if you keep tightness in your face, in your jawline. perhaps even in your neck. Notice if you hold tension in your hips. And with some love and effort, can we release that? Let go of all the tightness that no longer serves us. Last breath here. And we gently roll ourselves back into center. We're going to send ourselves or our upper body up high again, elevating and reaching, pulling that floor away from us. Now I will have to adjust slightly, but rolling over with our left foot on the back side of our right, and then we send our hips up high again. Reach your right and your left arm up wide, or keep it close to your body for more comfort if that serves you well. Take a deep breath in. Feel this structure throughout the whole body. Really pressing away the floor through your right arm, your right hand. We finish off, last breath. Then gently release your hips down to the floor. We're rolling ourselves back onto the mat. And we take a second here before tucking our toes under. And we send ourselves back into downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog, we'll take a second. Then we step into the middle of the mat, crossing our feet to come to a seated position. From the seat, I want you guys to just lay down fully. So extend your legs or make your way down to a laying position in any way you're comfortable with. And as we plant ourselves down here, just extend your legs fully. We're going to arrive for a second before moving ahead any further. Finishing this practice with a nice juicy stretch throughout the side body. So extend both of your arms up above your mat. Maybe find your pistol hands by pointing the index finger and thumb whilst clasping the other fingers together. And reach as far as you can and point the toes away from you, creating this length throughout the body. And bring your right foot to the left foot and open up towards the left side so we can feel a nice gentle stretch into the right side body. Deep breath. Then return into center. Extend your right leg to the right side of your mat again. And we're going to switch sides. So we're bringing our left foot to the right foot and reaching and pointing over to diagonally, pointing towards the right side corner of your mat. Nice stretch throughout the left side now. Feeling it even into your lats or your armpit. Feeling it in your rib cage, maybe your outer hip. Just sending it throughout your whole body. And slowly return into center. Release your hands. Spread your legs wide again. Arms come alongside the body. And we'll finish this practice in Shavasana. Allow the gravity to work with your body right now. Feel free to stay in this position as long as you need. I will finish this practice here after a few minutes in silence. So I'll give my thanks and grace to you right now. Thank you for joining. I'll see you soon again. If you like this video, please don't forget to give a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That will help me loads and my little community to grow and to reach further of bringing more mindfulness and yoga and wellness in general into today's very stressful society and life around us. So yeah, tag along on the journey, and I hope to see you soon again.